posted a picture of my homemade beef jerky on Facebook the other day, and a friend of mine, Captain Manny, said that it looked pretty good and he wanted to try it and he wanted to know what the recipe is. So I'm going to show you how to make my Texas Street LumberJack Cowboy beef jerky. Come on, let's go.
Watch out, Yo, get it! On the track. Get up!
I went to Rayleigh's and got some carne asada. It's already sliced thin, good sized pieces for beef jerky. Makes it easy. So it's pretty basic ingredients: soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some teriyaki sauce, fresh ground black pepper, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and crushed red pepper. So just get yourself a big bowl and I like to just lay the meat in there separately, kind of overlapping, so it kind of, as you put the ingredients, or at least the wet ingredients in there, it'll start getting between the pieces. Alright, so all the meat's laid out in the bowl. I should have got more Worcestershire sauce because I'm low on that. But I'm thinking, and I never measure this out, I just kind of go by whatever looks right or feels right, whatever I want to do. And you can use this recipe if you want, or you could change it up and be creative with whatever you like, I guess. But I don't give a shit what you do. But I would think for this much meat, I'd want about 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Let's see how much I got in here. I'm getting low. Less than 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Anyways, that'll have to do. That's probably about 1/4 cup. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to just pour that right in here. And this is that teriyaki marinade sauce. Whatever, that's about 3/4 cup. And this might take a minute, but I like to use fresh ground pepper. And pretty good amount of it too, so this might take a little while. I'm going to use the cayenne pepper. And again, I'm just going to put how much I think I like. I don't like too much of this. I like a little bit to where you almost don't even know it's there. 1.5 tablespoons maybe. And then garlic powder. Let's say about 4 tablespoons maybe. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to add a splash of Zen Man from Perry Creek. That should do. Now I'm just going to work the flavors together. Usually I would like to marinate it for between about 2 hours is really good. 2 hours is fine. Alright, so there you have it. Everything's covered, everything's making contact, everything's sharing ingredients. Voila! Now we just wait a little while and then I'll fire up the smoker. I have a variety of woods that I like to use, and this isn't all of them. My heat source is going to be Kingsford charcoal. Now I light that over here in the barbecue and transfer it into the smoke box. And I like to use premium gasoline from Chevron to light the coals because I don't believe in global warming and I don't give a fuck. Definitely passes the smell test. Oh yeah, one more thing I'm gonna mention. I'm not gonna put this in the refrigerator. Do not put this in the refrigerator. It's best to be room temperature because the meat warms up, the molecules expand, and it allows more of the flavor to soak into the meat. You refrigerate it, everything kind of constricts and pushes it out. The pores close. Like this, it comes to room temperature as it's warming up. The molecules are expanding and it's able to absorb more of the flavor. So don't put it in the refrigerator. Cover it and leave it on the counter. Now that the coals are completely gray and ashy, all the fuel has burned off. A little bit of cherry chips. I'm going to let that start to burn a little bit. Once I have a good amount of smoke starting to come out of here and the lid of this starts to get warm, well, look at that. I'll bring it up to about 150 degrees before I put the meat on it. The meat's all laid out in the grill. That 4 pounds plus was the right amount just to cover the entire grill. Throughout the smoking process, I'm gonna open this smoke box here and I'm gonna throw a little more charcoal in there. I'm gonna throw a little hickory in there. I'm gonna throw a little more of the other smoking woods in there, just to maintain the amount of smoke that I want and the temperature that I want. So that's it. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So there you go. That's your Texas Street Lumberjack Cowboy beef jerky. Bitch. Get you some, make you some. That's right.